Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be voyaging on a cruise. We're actually going to be going through the new Nomad Cosmetics cruise collection. So I did pick up the two palettes and a highlighter. So it came with another one, like a gold one, more warm. I kind of wanted the pink one because it was a little bit more, you know, my style. So I do have those. We are going to be going through and seeing how wonderful this is. And I've had let's see, I have the Witch City Salem palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Absolutely love this, very Halloween-esque. I did order a Paris palette for my trip to Paris with my daughter, so I am excited about that as well. And I will review that one, even though it's like a something that already has happened, you know, like already has launched. I still want to kind of show you my thoughts on that palette and the color story. So let's go ahead and dive in. I will say, sadly, one of mine came in broken. So I'm going to repress it after I use this palette, but this is the shimmer version. So this one's called the Aurora Cruise. This is the shimmer version. I'm going to try not to tilt it too much, but there you go. All shimmers. And here's the cool part. These things pop out. So these can pop out. I think I have a magnet here somewhere. You can kind of like, oop, ooh, I don't want to like stab it, but you can pop these out. Oh gosh, I'm trying not to break it. I feel like shimmers are a little bit more soft pressed, but you can pop them out. And I think after I review this palette, I am going to customize the palettes that I want once I give it a little bit more thought. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm just so sad that came in, but don't worry, excellent customer service for Nomad Cosmetics. They didn't have any more palettes left, so they couldn't replace it, but they did give me a $20 credit, and I used that towards my Paris palette. So again, Nomad Cosmetics, super, super nice people. I've been chatting with them on Instagram. Very, very nice people. So, okay, let's look at the other one. This one's the Coastal Cruise. Now, I will say, this is not something I would pick up just because it's a little too cool for me, but I'm kind of excited because I've never had an all matte palette this kind of color story. These are also removable. Like I said, I am going to probably customize a palette. I think what I'm going to do is make a cool palette with shimmers and then a warm palette with shimmers. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. So I will do that later. All right, so this one also is the Sunrise Cruise Radiant Rose Glow Highlighter. This is the one I got. There's a gold version of this. I like that style, and I like the little anchor embossed on it. It's cute. It's taking me back to 70,000 tons of metal when I went on a full, like the biggest metal cruise in the world. Super fun. I went with my husband. It was awesome. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into these and see what kind of look we're going to go into. I do want to swatch these because I want to see how they swatch. So let's go ahead and start. All right, we're going to start with the Coastal Cruise palette. So it does have, I feel like it has a nice little, like you can make a look here, 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 in any kind of like cool tone version of that. These are a little bit warmer, but I wouldn't say they're super warm. But we have, I just love the embossing. It's so cute. We do have a nice color story as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So first I'm gonna, and you know, as usual, I start from here to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. So we have our light colors, our midtones, and our dark shades here. So first light, wow, that is soft, is the first shade. Sand Prince, Coastal Fog, and Cool Current. So those, oh wow, that is very pastel. So this one is First Light, Sand Prints, Coastal Fog, Cool Current. Wow. These swatch, they're like butter. I can't even. They're like butter. Nice. Next row, or actually last one of that row, Dusk Veil. So there's the first row. Second row, Harbor Rose. Wow, these are soft and buttery. Cruise Deck, Driftwood, Quiet Wake. So those are midtones. The first four, Harbor Rose, Cruise Deck, Driftwood, and Quiet Wake. Nice. Last one in that row is called Twilight Time. There's our midtone shades. Nice range. I really like that. All right. Last row is Evening Horizon, Hidden Treasure, Ocean Depths, and Open Water. Whoa. So again, Evening Horizon, Hidden Treasures, Ocean Depths, Open Water. And I'm telling you, my arm is not, it's moisturized, but it's not like, these swatch amazing. Silent Abyss is the last one. So there you have the Coastal Cruise matte palette. Let's go on to the shimmers. The shimmers I'm most excited about. So again, I will start from the top, this way, and this way. First row, and I'm going to keep the swatches for this so I can show you them together. Shimmering Pearl. Oh my god, these are very soft. Shimmering Pearl, Dancing Sunlight, Morning Mist, and Prism Tide. Wow. So there's Shimmering Pearl. Oh my god. That's good. All right. Dancing Sunlight, Morning Mist, Prism Tide. Oh my god, that's so good. All right, my broken shade, I'm going to be very gentle with. This one is Harbor Lights. Oh, that's gorgeous. Gotta repress her down after this. All right, next row, we have Mermaid's Tail, Golden Hour, Sea Glass, and Ocean's Crap. I have no words. I have no words. Whew, these are shimmery and gorgeous. Mermaid's Tail, Golden Hour, Sea Glass, Ocean's Crown. Last one in that row is called Aurora Gleam. Do you see that? Do you see that? Holy crap. I don't even know what look to do. Like, what do I choose? All right, Summer Spritz is the last row. Sparkling Sunset. Oh my god, they just keep getting better. Tidal Reflections, Emerald Jewel. Come on. Stop it. That is so good. Summer Spritz. Oh, I like that one. Sparkling Sunset, Tidal Reflections, Emerald Jewel. These keep getting better. Last shade is called Celestial Glint. Oh my lord. There are the shimmers to the Aurora Cruise. Oh my lord, that is so good. I don't even know what to do, like what eyeshadow look I want to do. So there are the two palettes from Nomad Cosmetics swatched, and my jaw's on the floor. I am like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's so good. All right, let's figure this out. Okay, we do have the highlight to swatch. So I'll swatch like the little sections here. So there's like little sections of color, and then I'll swatch it whole, and I'll do it on my hand. Whoa. You can see that? Oh my god. That is good. All right. So that's what it looks like. These are kind of similar. And then I don't have anywhere to swatch it. Oh, bam. do it there. That's pretty. Together, that is just stunning. It's very subtle to me, but I like it. I have to try it on the face. Okay, let's start with the base. Actually, yeah, let's start with the base. I have my P. Louise base in, oh, what shade are you? I don't even know. This is creating the ultimate base. I don't know what shade it is, but anyways, I'm gonna put just a little dollop because this is very pigmented on the eyes, and I want to be able to put it where I need it. So we're just gonna, whoa. Then I haven't done my eyes like I usually do. Like how I did it back in the day. It just doesn't work that way. I just want this base to be kind of opaque. Not too opaque, but opaque enough. All right. I have no idea what look I'm doing. I want to use it all. I'm going to lay them out here. I want to start with my base colors, of course. I'm going to do the matte palette, and I'm going to base it out in the crease. Do I want to go cool? Do I want to go warm? I have no clue. I kind of want to do... Okay, so I'm not even sure what I'm wearing today. So I'm like, what am I going to wear today? I need something neutral. Okay. I don't know what to do. This is going to be hard because every shimmer is gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Let's just start with a neutral base. We'll go with this one. First, light. That has some kick. We're just going to go with this in the crease. And normally I don't do a crease shade. I just start with my dark shade. I really want to use the oranges because Golden Hour is gorgeous. But this one is too. Shimmering Pearl is just so pretty. You know what? I'm going to do a more warm look. So we're going to base it out with this shade here. This one is called Hidden Treasure. Now do remember that these have a kind of powdery, creamy consistency. So these will be pigmented and it will have a little bit of kick. So always tap that off. Yeah, see that's, and I'm gonna just bring it out. I am going to bring it out. I almost want to do a cool and warm. You know what? I'm gonna do a cool and warm eye. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm gonna do a cool and warm eye. Okay, so we're gonna also do Evening Horizon. I'm gonna do this one warm. My right eye usually is the cool colors, and then my, yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right. So I'm gonna do Event Horizon. That has a lot of pigment. I'm holding my brush wrong. With a little bit more control if I do it like this. And yes, I do the same shape because this is the shape that works for me. Don't judge. But I really want to drag it out. Clean off the excess. Let's go into Cruise Deck. That will help kind of make it softer. And blended. Whew. It's a little crazy there. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do Sand Prince. I know I'm going kind of fast, but okay, Sand Prince works really nice to diffuse all that. It looks pretty basic right now, but these shimmers are going to jazz it up. All right, now for the shimmers on the warm eye, let's go with, we're going to do Sparkling Sunset. I'm using my fingers. Sparkling Sunset's going to go in the middle here. Oh my gosh, that is, ooh, And then we're going to do golden hour here. I know I always do the same look, but like, come on. Look at this. Like the same like style of eyeshadow shape. I always do the same, but I like doing that. All right, so we have, ooh, those are shimmery. Let's go ahead and take Hidden Treasure and blend that. So we have a nice transition there. I'm just going to kind of gently push it in there and then ooh, I didn't mean to put shimmer over here, but that's okay. All right, let's do the other eye. Other eye is going to be cool. I really don't care. Even if I'm wearing something different, I don't care. Okay. Let's do this guy, and we're going to do the cooler shades. So I'm going to start off, I feel like, with this one, Open Depths, or Ocean Depths. I don't know why I said Open Depths. And that's okay if we have that one crease shade. This will kind of, it's neutral enough. We're just going to kind of take this and buff it there. Sorry, my camera went a little dim. Okay, then we're going to buff it out with Twilight Time. That works. That is very like pigmented, and it does a very good job at blending out. Clean off the excess, and then let's take Dusk Veil to kind of meld those together. I am going to take Sand Prince because that is a nice brow bone shade for me. And just kind of dim it down. Looks a little higher than this side, so I gotta fix it. I always like to just add just a smidgen more of things to bring it up a little bit higher. That works. Okay, shimmer. Ooh, what to use? I'm going to use Emerald Jewel as my, and then we're going to use Morning Mist here. Oh, it has a little bit of yellow in it. It's a nice price. Let's get a little bit of Prism Tide. Is that blue? Okay, maybe not. I just made a mess. Let's get more of, oh, I kind of like that mixture. If you don't succeed, try again. It's okay. Okay, let's get Ocean Depths back in the mix here. Perfect. All right, I am going to do my rest of my face, and also we will do the lower lash. All right, face is done. Let's do our lower lash line. So let's see, I want to kind of switch it up a little bit. Let's see. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's do Evening Horizon. On that lower lash line. And then we'll blend it out with Harbor Rose. Just a little bit more warmth down here. Really want this one to be nice. Sorry, I don't mean to block. Switching to this, we're gonna do Shimmering Pearl because that one is absolutely stunning. Do be careful with these. They are quite crumbly. You have to use your finger. And if you want to put shimmer on your lower lash line, try and use your pinky. I tried using my, all right, Harbor Lights fell out. So I got all of it back in the pan. I need to press it, but made quite a mess. So I'm not going to be lifting up to show you. I don't want it to fall out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more of Evening Horizon. Create that depth. All right, so now for inner corner on the warm side, we're going to use Dancing Sunlight, which is this shade right here. I was going to say, these are very, very soft, so be careful. I'm just going to bring that up like that. All right, now for the cool side, we're going to add, let's see, let's do Open Water, which is more of like that really dusky, dark blue. Then we'll blend it out with Quiet Wake. Ooh, that has some kick. A little bit of Cool Current as well. These are very, very powdery. Just keep that in mind. Powdery in a good way that it is blending very well. I do feel like I need to blend this part a little bit more. There we go. Better. All right. I did get a little bit of fallout from that one because it had a little bit of a kickback. For the lower part of my eye, I do need my pinky again. I'm going to use Ocean Crown, which is this shade right here. It's absolutely stunning. It's got a little bit of a purple shift. Ooh, that is hard to like kind of squeeze in there. Sorry, I don't mean to block. I just get so concentrated. All right. Then we'll get a little bit more of Open Water, just a smidgen of it, you know. And blend that like that. Okay. Inner corner. This one's a little tough because it doesn't quite have a lighter cool shade. Dancing Sunlight's kind of more neutral. I think I might go with Morning Mist, which is this shade right here. It is what I have on my lid mixed with Prism Tide. So I do want to differentiate the two. I'm actually going to take a little bit of Dancing Sunlight, brighten it. There we go. Brighten it a little more. All right, so we have two different eyes. Let's try, let's add something to it. I feel like I need to add something. So I'm going to clean off this brush here. I really want to add Summer Spritz, which is this shade right here, to this cut here. Yeah, like it needed something. And then I am going to add Sea Glass to this right here, adding a little bit of a punch to each one. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All right, let's try. Okay, I gotta do the eyeliner and all that. I really need to press that back in because it just flew out. All right, so I'm going to do my eyes off camera, the rest of my eyes off camera. I think I might add lashes, I don't know for sure. And then we're gonna try the highlight. All right, we've got, I did not put lashes on. I haven't worn lashes for a long time, and I'm just like, this looks good. I will have to fix a little bit of this part because my liner looks weird. I think I have not done a wing in a long time as well. Okay, looks good. All right, we're in business. All right, I'm going to set aside this palette because I need to repress that. Let's go ahead and get that highlight. If you're wondering what's on my cheeks, it is Singe Beauty in Classy Cloudberry, which is a nice neutral nude color. Has a little bit of a sheen to it, so What did I just do with hold please. I left my little guy. That we're going to do the highlight now. Again, this is the Sunrise Cruise Gradient Rose. We're going to mix all of it. And we are going to add, ooh, that is way more shimmery on the skin than I anticipated, which is great. It's a little pink for my taste, but you know what? I don't have something like this. I'm happy. I can get myself something that is pink because I have a lot of like golds and blues and all that stuff, but I do not have a pink. We're just kind of cleaning that up a little bit. Wow. Pretty good. When I do a little too much, I just kind of blend it as much as I can, or get my trusty sponge to dial it down just a smidge. Perfect. All right, let's overall thoughts on the collection. All right, I didn't change yet into my outfit because there's makeup everywhere. I don't want to get it dirty. So anyways, wow, this is a stunning collection. I didn't think I was gonna like this, but these mattes are unreal. They're so smooth and buttery and pigmented, and they blend really nice. Like, look at that. That blends out super nice. And I have makeup all over me. I really like the palette. Really like the Coastal Cruise. If you're looking for a nice matte palette, this is definitely fun. Now, I have to repress my Harbor Lights back into this palette, but after it dries down, I am going to try and customize them into a cool and warm, so that way I can do that, but I kind of want to keep them separate for now. But I really, really like that these are interchangeable. Now, I'm trying not to hold this up really high because she's hurt. But this, my favorite so far. I mean, I like that. Ooh, sea glass is just stunning. All of it is, but I think my favorite has to be Shimmering Pearl. That is a gorgeous, like, rose gold shade. I mean, I'm excited to try these darker shades because I feel like I can just put a black base on it and then put them on top, and I think that'll be really pretty, especially for work if I don't have time to do my eyeshadow. I've been carving out time in the morning to do it and posting pictures of my looks on my Instagram because I really, really love doing my eyeshadow. So I want to test these out in case those days that I don't have time. So definitely, these are pressed very soft, so just be aware of that. But they are very stunning. They are very stunning. I'm just afraid to break them because they're so fragile. But yeah, I can see why. They are just stunning. All right, for the highlighter, super pretty. Something I never thought I'd like. Let's go ahead and go in some of this. I kind of want more though. It's much more, not light like I usually like, but I kind of like that, like, ooh, wait, there's a pink shift there. I like that. So definitely something. I don't know if I should have gotten the gold, but I do like the pink. So yeah, that is everything. I have shimmer all over my, that's why I didn't change, because I knew it's gonna mess up my clothes. But yeah, it is absolutely stunning. Every single shade that is in this collection, the palettes, the highlight. I haven't tried the gold, but I'm curious about it. I love Nomad Cosmetics. Their customer service is spot on, awesome, nice people. They get back to you right away. And I feel like when I talk to them, they're so personal, and I love that about them. They're like so like down to earth and very sweet. So I'm loving Nomad even more so because customer service is a huge thing for me. I worked in retail, used to be a manager at Ulta and a counter manager at Macy's for Estee Lauder and multiple brands. So it's like customer service makes a huge difference. So I always look for that in a lot of brands. And Nomad Cosmetics, you guys are really sweet. So I appreciate you talking with me and, you know, liking my looks. I am trying to get back into this whole really extravagant eye type of thing again because I had lost it for the longest time and now I'm back. So thank you guys for inspiring me even more with this collection. So highly recommend this collection. If you haven't seen it, they will be back at the end of March. They will be stocking more of the Aurora Cruise palette. So that way you can get your hands on the shimmers. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.